Wow. Wow. I forgot I had this open. Wow. Don't look at it. Wow. Hey, whoa, wake up, sheepies. I am focusing hardcorely for the last few days. I have been arting so hard recently. Like, you have no idea. So, any progress on the PO box? I haven't done yet. Were you planning to send it this Thursday or was it next Thursday? Because I could try to get it set up by tomorrow, but I don't know how long it'll take. Days, say more like months. I mean, these last few days have been incredibly hardcore. Like, hardcore drawing. Look at this! This Thursday? Okay. Let's see. When's the next time you'll be able to send it? Because I might have... I'll see if I could try to do it tomorrow, but I do know my schedule's kind of full. Should take more than an hour, really. Because I thought they do the confirmation and they let you sit for a week and then they had to verify you. But we'll see. I'll see. I don't know if I'll be able to do it tomorrow. Stop. Stop, dog. Stop. Hey. You're a dog. You know that? Shut up, Sorty. You're not helping. But I'll see. I don't know if I'll be able to do it tomorrow. I think I'll have to do it after like the... Like, there's a time in my schedule. Maybe like next Monday I might be able to do it. Because right now I'm very full. But I didn't realize how crazy I was going with the commissions lately. Like, there was one commission I just finished, and not finished it today, but like a couple days ago. It takes less than a day, I know, but these next few... Hey! 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 Let me go grab him. USPS is 15 minutes. I know, but my next few deadlines are back-to-back. Like, super back-to-back. And I don't think it's until like the 2nd, I believe, when I'll be able to be kind of free. Let me see. Like, I have a lot of back-to-back right now. Let me see. My back-to-back schedule says that the 2nd is the last big, like, commission kind of thing. And then after that, I should be able to be more free to do things, right? But I think the 2nd is past Thursday. Because tomorrow's Thursday. Wait a second. Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday. What is the 2nd? What day is the 2nd? Do it when you can. Saying this to mean it doesn't take long of waiting not to do it tomorrow. I getcha. Yeah, so I probably will do it next Monday. Because after the 2nd, most of my commissions will start to slow down a little bit. Because the next one's on the 8th. But I have a lot of back-to-back deadlines. So I don't think I'll be able to the PO box anytime or by tomorrow, sadly. Where did I put my pen? Ah, you little dog. But yeah, I was looking at some of the commissions I was doing and oh my gosh. I didn't realize how crazy I was just focusing. Next one on the 8th. Not next one on the 8th, but the next due date is on the 8th. The hard due date, right? And then after that would be supposedly... Let's see. The 10th? I have one that's also due on the 3rd, but that one's not as bad, right? So I have a lot of back-to-back on up until the 2nd. Then the 3rd, and then like up to the 8th is a gap. So I'm gonna use that gap to catch up with commissions, but it's not as tight as it is right now. So right now my schedule is incredibly tight, and I can't really afford to take any breaks. Take a break. So yeah, that's where I am right now. But I was looking at the commissions I finished. Like, I just finished this one a couple days ago. I think on Monday. I was like, oof. I didn't realize how crazy I went with these commissions. Granted, they didn't, like, it was a good amount of pay, but at the same time, I was like, wow, I didn't realize how heavy some of the commissions I've been doing these last few days are. I was just focusing really hard lately just to catch up with things. It's really cute, though. It came out really cute, and they liked it. Do you mean when you set it up, and I'll send it, like, the shipping to add to the credit? Okay, gotcha. But yeah, I gotta deliver this one, and then I'm gonna try to work on a couple commissions tonight. But yeah, I was thinking of doing Minecraft today because like I was working really hard today, but then thinking about it, I should probably focus on catching up. I said to myself. But let me go ahead and split this one up. Wait, did I give the star in her eyes? I don't need it. But yeah, I'm busy. He's so busy. He's so busy full of commissions. How have you guys been? I've been seeing more about the Blue Archive situation. It's kind of like silly. It's cute and funny, but not in the good way. But it's been showing up on my feed more about like the whole Blue Archive situation. Crazy! I can't believe everything that's going on with that whole thing. Hopefully they get it handled or whatever, because I don't think that should be. Hiring an EA executive is the one way to die. It's kind of crazy too when you think about it, because it's like a lot of games are dying lately, but it's not because of competition. It's because they're dying to themselves when you think about it, right? I mean, Destiny 2 had a situation like where they just died to themselves, right? And then when you think about like some other live service games, most of the time the killer is themselves. Hopefully Blue Archive can jump out of it. Like, that's the thing. Like, I know like people were talking about the pop-up one though, but that one, I get that's really intrusive, but maybe it's because I played too many gacha games and think that's not too big of a deal compared to the pity rate. I think the pity rate, the one that's like should be pushed, but the pop-up windows, I feel like, you know, at that point, yeah. They all seem to be hiring previous EA executives and die. Why is that? I wonder why. Is it like, because the thing is like they had a good thing going. They had a really good thing going. Especially in Japan. Like, holy crap. Like, the fact that Blue Archive overtook Toho in terms of doujin art? Crazy. Crazy. Shareholders, likely? It always reduces down to shareholders. But that's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. Dainane. Okay, let me go make the save files for these. Okay, Dainane 1. Because like Blue Archive could have gone like further down the line, like sort of like Azure Lane, you know? It filled in a market that a lot of other games didn't fill in. So especially with its art. So it's interesting. I think it's a crazy situation, and I'm kind of curious to see how they're gonna pull themselves out of it. Honestly, though, I think like Blue Archive fans are probably are betting too that a lot of Blue Archive fans are just going to continue to play. Right? They're probably going to lose a large amount of players, but they're probably going to have enough whales and players to keep going. I wonder too, like, because like this affects free-to-play players the most. I think whale players, regardless, are going to spend a lot of money. Do you think are whale players just as bothered? Because I feel like if it's just free-to-play players shouting from the rooftops, they're not going to do anything about it. But if a whale that spends so much money on it talks, then that's when it becomes problematic. Because I remember, I forgot who it was, but there was somebody I was listening to a video, and they were talking about how they used to work for a gacha game company, right? And oftentimes they listen to their whales, right? They give the whales extra preferential treatment just to make sure they stay in the game, right? So when the whales complain, they start like accommodating for the whales. So we'll see how it goes, because a company definitely does not want to lose its highest high rollers, you know? It's kind of like how Las Vegas is surviving recently. I've been watching a lot more videos about Las Vegas because after listening to the whole Prim Valley thing, my feed has become full of like Las Vegas things. But like I found out recently that in like Las Vegas, they've been taking out the middleman, right? They've been taking out the middle salary class and the lower salary class, and instead of like providing a lot of free accommodations and stuff, they've been just basically focusing on their high rollers, basically their whales. Much to their detriment. Foot traffic in Las Vegas has decreased by a lot, but basically casinos haven't been seeing a loss, thanks to the fact that they've been accommodating their whales. So I think it's interesting, and I wonder if a lot of gacha games are shifting to that strategy, because like the thing is though, like gacha games are a little different because in casinos, when it comes to whales, they could survive on their own, right? But a gacha game, whales depend on little fish to kind of fuel them, right? Because if there's nobody to play along with, like in terms of rankings or showing off characters to, then whales don't want to stay. They'll find another place to go and feed, right? So it'll be interesting to see what they do. Like, it's a good idea to accommodate to your high rollers, but at the same time, if all your low free-to-play players are complaining about it and they leave, the whales are probably soon to follow. Not because they can't afford it, but because they need players. It's an interesting conversation, you know? It's a very interesting conversation. Me as tiny fish. But I wonder what else is happening with gacha games lately. What is happening in the world of gacha games? I say as I don't look it up. I saw that the Final Fantasy 14 in China has closed down too. Like, did you know that Final Fantasy 14 had a mobile version? But it didn't do that well in China. And they basically closed it down. And I know they announced it for the West, said like, yeah, Final Fantasy 14 on mobile is coming soon. But that never happened. And I think anybody from like a mile away could see that was gonna crash and burn. But it's a shame. It's a shame. I would have loved to play Final Fantasy 14 on mobile. Imagine me, Final Fantasy 14 player, playing it in the middle of the doctor's office. They're telling me I have cancer. I tell them, hold on a second. Holodrive is shutting down tomorrow? No, it's not. Would be crazy though if they did the live route. Still, they're adding a bunch of songs, both covers and originals. Crazy. I wonder how many songs do they have ready, because like that's a lot of songs. Like, out of all the rhythm games I played, I think Holodori has the most songs on release. 25? 25 what, songs? But yeah, I don't think I've played a gacha game or rhythm game that had this many songs on release. I gotta play more. I've gotta play more. I did catch up though this morning. Like this morning I was playing while like eating some breakfast and drinking some coffee, right? And I did the story all the way up until the cafe minigame, which is cute. But I think funny enough, like the cafe minigame is easier and more fun than the jump rope one, but it's much more punishing because at least in the jump rope one you have 3 tries to fail. But in the cafe one, I accidentally misclicked with my big unga bunga fingers, and all it took was one mistake for them to say like, oops, you can't play anymore. And the worst part was I did a 10 boost. I did a full boost minigame thing just so I could like use all my stamina at once. And I got literally nothing out of it because there was like no chance for failure. Alan, look, I have big fingers. And I was trying to avoid shuffling because I was like, oh, I should just do this as fast as I can. I don't have much time on my break. Then bam, accidentally click a plate. Can't feed a person a plate apparently, huh? This is not Hachama like cooking. If this was Hachama cooking, she'll be like, yeah, let's toss more plates in there. I thought it was gonna be like 3 mistakes or so, but nope. But I like the minigame. It's kind of cute. The whole pick all the items and stuff. At first I thought it was gonna be like the watermelon game where you have to like merge the items until it gets bigger. But yeah, fun. But I'm still enjoying Holodori. Definitely doesn't have any pool economy though, because I am not that close to getting another pool. I just hope they keep giving me freebies. What's your personal best for a jump rope? I don't have a personal best yet because like it stopped me at 50. Thanks to the fact that I don't have the hard score attack mode yet unlocked yet. It always stops at 50, around 50-ish. So I guess you could say 50 is my best, but yeah. Okay. Oh, question though. Okay, is it better to play songs and minigames in multiplayer than single player? Because like I've been doing everything single player wise, but I'm kind of curious if like multiplayer has more rewards. Ignore the side missions, yeah. Look, I've been doing the main quest. I am doing the main quest. That's how I unlocked the cafe thing, but I only have so much time to play my breaks. But I saw that like technically like the mini games multiplayer means higher ranking. Does that mean more rewards? Is that what's the case? More rewards for me? Or does that just mean like higher points? List of ideas. I noticed the one OC popped up more and I realized that she works in the most amount situation. That's how it usually works. There's always like gonna be that one main character, you know? So wait, what am I doing? But glad you're getting it all organized. I would say though, let's do it one at a time. Like, don't commission it all at once. Unless you're okay with having like a deadline that's probably 1 month after 1 month kind of thing. There we go. Let's see. I mean, I guess you could put it all at once and I could still try to accommodate for it. But there might be some delays depending on how big the order is. Trying to decide which one to start with. Gotcha. Makes sense. And feel free to put it in now. I like don't put it in VGen though, because technically I can't charge you free in VGen. So we'll just have to do it off the cuff. It'll be on Discord. I'll still post it on VGen, of course, but I can't really like charge you on VGen free. I can't wait to get the Steam Deck though. It's gonna be fun. I gotta play Digimon on it. I haven't been able to play Digimon though because it takes so long to kind of boot up and get ready. Curious though. Okay, Sanix, you played your Steam Deck, right? So when you pause or when you put your Steam Deck to sleep mode, does it automatically close the game? Or does it make it so that when you unsleep mode the game, you get back straight into it? Because I like that about the Switch. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was pressing numbers for this file. So does the Steam Deck, like when you put it into sleep mode, does it sleep mode really well where it's like it doesn't close the game and then you could just restart where you left off? Or does it force close the game and take you back to the main menu whenever you put it in sleep mode? Because that's one thing I liked about the Switch too, that like I could put it into sleep mode and then whenever I want to like jump back in, I could just unsleep mode it. Granted, it does drain the battery a little bit more. Really needed to choose a key. The thing is, I press all the keys on my keyboard. There is not any key on my keyboard that I don't press. One way or another. That's the problem. I already have hotkeys set to take. No, I am not setting it to an accent key. There's a sleep mode and full power off. Sleep keeps it on, but power off closes the game. Okay, so like say I'm playing Power World or Digimon Time Stranger. If I put into sleep mode, does that mean as soon as like I want to get back to playing, I go unsleep mode it and I'll just be able to start off where I last left off? Or does it have to be like I have to reboot the game up, I have to go through the title screen and all that stuff? Just to make sure. It should keep the game open? Okay, good, good, good. Alright, let me go make these deliveries, let me go make the samplings, and then we'll get to working on commissions. That's pretty good! That's pretty good! Let's see. So one... Wait, why is this one 9? Did I ever get to save this one? I think I did. Alright. Maybe I should finish up a sketch too after I submit the this one. That way I could get the sketches ready. And then you forget to save it. The number of times that actually happened is sad. Like really, really sad because like sometimes I will leave the game open and then I'll be working and then my battery drains while working. It happens too frequently. Speaking of too frequently, okay. So I'm back into my VPET phase, right? I've been playing all my VPETs again. I've been playing 3 VPETs now. But the problem now I'm running into is that they're all becoming megas, right? And I just have to wait for them to die. And I don't know, should I just kill them off? Or should I wait for them to die naturally? Like, I don't know, should I just starve them? I'm waiting on, because I want to collect more Digimon, but at the same time I can't collect more Digimon if these Digimon are still alive. But I don't just want to, like, murder them. Can I get your feedback on 2 ideas? Sure. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. You monster? Don't call me a monster, but at the same time, it's like, you know, they're already like max level, and it's like, ooh, and the thing is, I take care of them pretty well, so they're not gonna die at all. In fact, it might just live forever. Like, that's the thing, and it's like, I think I need to just let go and just kill them myself. Like, I'm considering having a battle royale and just forcing them to fight until one of them dies. But even then, they refuse to get injured. Like, I've been like pitting them battle against battle and they refuse to like die. They're like, they survive every hit. They're like, yeah, I'm not dying anytime soon. It's like, what do I do about you? I want to raise a new Digimon so I can complete my album. This is the same problem I had with Next Order, because in Next Order, my Digimon lived way too long and it took forever. Like, I had to either kill them manually or I had to just wait, like just wander around and like just kill things until they eventually die. And it takes like maybe 3 or 4 sessions because I have all the perks to make them live longer. It's like, there should be an option to like retire them or store them away or something like that. Or let them like, you know, wander around in the wild and you might come across them again. I don't know. Yeah, so like I don't know what to do about them. It's sad. But I guess they're happy because they live forever at this point. Alright, let me submit this. Killing off their own kid because they choose the unoptimal. It's not even because they chose the unoptimal path. It's just that they're already max level. And I already cleared all the battles with them. And they're already like almighty and powerful. And they're 14 years old. Which means they've been alive for 14 days. Like, do I kill them off? 14 days! That's a long time to be alive! So one option is my OC's reading a bedtime story to 400 or 500 characters who are in bed wide enough to fit enough side by side. The other option is my friend being diagnosed with ligma. What's ligma? By 2 characters from the pitter. The pit? What actually is ligma in this context though? Don't say it though. Don't chat. Don't say the thing. Because I think the latter sounds interesting. The first one could be fun, but just a heads up, normal rates do apply still, so extra characters will increase the cost of the commission. Ligma's a disease? Is it really, or is it just one of those like, I'm supposed to ask what's ligma? I thought it was a joke. Is ligma actually really a disease? Has Sorty been tricking me with these ligma balls jokes all the time? When it's not actually ligma balls, it's more like ligma is killing me inside. Shut up, sorry. Ligma's been killing me inside. It's been 20 years, Alan. The joke's he's diagnosed with ligma, not a real disease. Okay, I thought... Okay. When are you gonna open your Go room? I need to figure that out. I need to test it out too. Before I can, like, open it up to public, I need to know, like, all the options. That way I know my way out. There we go. There you go. Gosh, these big old ears are in the way. AKA never. One day, chat. One day. Okay. Dynamic. Alright. Let me save this sample to post online. 0, 0. I say, oh. Alright. One day equals never in Alan's secret language. You're right. I'm a liar like that. I'm never gonna do it. You caught me. I'm a monster. Alright. Let me go upload all these. And then... there you go. If it didn't, I pick one easily. Option 1. Option 2 only has 3 characters. It's a contender. It makes my friends happy. Then I would say, like, well, maybe this is just a me thing, but usually, like, when it comes to picking things, like, sometimes I choose the one that causes the most happiness for not just me, but for other people too. I'm very sacrificial like that, but you could choose also to do it for yourself. It's not bad to do so. Alright. VTuber, thumbnail, bus, YouTube, thumbnail, thumbnail art, thumbnail asset, YouTube thumbnail, asset, YouTube thumbnails with an S. I hate tagging things. Whoever created tags in this world deserves to burn. That talk helped my choice, yeah. And I think it's too, it's like, the other thing I would say is always consider, like, what makes you happy. Prioritize your happiness first and foremost. For me, like, whenever I see other people happy, it makes me happy, which is, like, what drives my commission stuff, really. It's not the money. It's the happiness I get to see from people reacting to my art that drives me. Booty cheeks? Yeah. Especially the booty cheeks. So if drawing NSFW will make people happy, I will do it. Also, how the hell am I going to split this? There's 21 different drawings. Maybe I'll split it to 2 sets of 10? I might, like, make multiple sets on this one. Funny enough. Because I don't think it would fit 21 in this tiny little space. Much less maybe 8. Okay, let's see how much we can fit in here. Okay, yeah, I probably have to do like multiple layers. Okay. So then this one should be another set. Set 1. Okay, I did something wrong. These two are not the right layer holders. Oh, did someone just pay me? I just saw that I got money from someone. I wasn't expecting... Wait, was I expecting an invoice? Did I have an invoice? Okay, maybe I did. Let me check. Okay, I did have an invoice. Okay, never mind. It was one of my clients that just sent me money. Where? Oh, on my phone. My phone popped up and said, like, you just got money. You got mail. I got until more on Monday. I'll DM the idea today and then send the reference document later. Gotcha. Sounds good. You rich little guy. I don't know if rich is the term, but I'm definitely more comfortable. All 5 of you viewers. Okay. Done. I split it by putting it into the Minecraft server. Still paying for that Minecraft server. But soon, I might be able to play Minecraft again. Yeah, I'm excited for that. The fact that the... the fact that the 20th or the 8th might be the next big deadline means I'll be able to stream other things other than art. Freaking, I'm gonna hop on Minecraft. Shut up. Because I really want to finish the stuff up there. There you go. That's set 2. Now set 3. Wow, this is like a really big one. This is like a really big order. Okay. And this one was for Mari, I believe their name is. Yep, Mari. Alright. So then we gotta do Mari part 1. It'll be fun. I was thinking about something fun because I saw that the Joya painting actually got added to Neoforge natively. So I was thinking about like adding it to our server, and then like, wouldn't it be fun if we made pixel art? Because there's a, you can make up to a 32 by 32 kind of feel or art on it. The smallest is 16 by 16, but the biggest is 32 by 32. And I thought it'd be really fun to make pixel art. We'll see Al in the server, shout out. Do you guys like making pixel art? Because I thought it would be really fun to make some pixel art on the server. And then, like, it doesn't have to be like in blocks. It'll be actually with what's it called? The painting mod. No. But I thought it'd be really cute. Here we go, part 3. Oh boy, that was a big order. Is the pixel art blue? Yes, blue pixel art. Okay. You think I can fit all this on Dgen? That's a lot of drawings I had to upload into one order. Okay. That is a lot of drawings. Wow. I keep looking back at it, how much drawings I did. That's crazy. This one's not uploading though. But how have you guys been? How have your guys' day been while I'm setting up all this stuff? Did I accidentally outline one of these? Shoot. No, that doesn't look like it. Did it just look like... No, I did. It was Friday. Day's going by too fast, I feel that. Granted though, I thought the day was going fast this morning because I was like lounging around, right? But then like... I was like, oh my gosh, I'm wasting my time. But then I got to work and I realized like I got a lot of stuff done today. So I don't know if today was like slow or if today was really fast because I wasn't expecting to get a lot of things done today. Let's see, this Friday. It's like multiple layers of Friday and I can't figure out which one it is. There, this one. Okay, let me go fix this for them. Okay. And I'll send them a message about it. There you go. Submit that. Let me send him a message. Ooh, being professional. I spent most of the day on Minecraft. I'm so jealous. I kind of want to do that. I've been itching to like play a lot of Minecraft, and I want to build, guys. I want to build. I want to build a mine shaft. I want to build a like a quarry. I want to do so much things. Let's see. I noticed one of the submissions had an error, so I uploaded a new one for you. I've been building, I feel that. And I want to like work on the villager trading area too. Spend all my catch about ZZ. See, how is it? Are you enjoying your time with ZZ? Alright. Checked all that. Let's add a verified showcase. Okay. Thumbnail. YouTube thumbnail. Bust. Thumbnail. Bust. YouTube thumbnail. Bust. Asset. YouTube. Asset. YouTube thumbnail. Asset. Oh, I hate tags so much. There we go. It's fine, good story, and I'm pulling for weapons right now. Pulling for weapons and not for characters? Are you crazy? How's the gameplay though? Is it fun? A pleasure to work with. Can be slow to reply, but easy to communicate with and respectful. New update improve my performance. Performances and battling performance, or do you mean performance on your computer? Thank you for commissioning. There you go. There you go. Alright, that one's done. Low FPS? You've been getting low FPS on ZZZ? On your computer? Alright, so let me check and organize my commissions. So that one's sorted out. Client sent another one. So this one is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's see. Saw your commission request. Hey. Give me a second. I'm sending a thing really quick. How much is this? So 6 bucks. Okay. So if it's 6, base is 30, additional 5 equals 5 times 15, which equals 95? Wait, did I do my math right? No. Yeah, 95. No, 75, 75. 75. Okay, so 15 times 5 is 75. Okay. Alright, there we go. Was fluctuating like crazy, 170, 50, 170, 140. I always wonder this, is it worth playing a game over 60 frames per second? Because like, I know Minecraft does it too, but like, I get it's more smooth in a way, but at the same time, it feels like it's a little excessive. Yes, really? Because I remember playing games back then on like 10 frames per second, so whenever I see like, oh, I want to get 200 frames per second, it's like, do I really need that? I don't know if I need that much frames. Alright, let me go finish inking or sketching this one out. Then I'll send it to the client. And then, unable to edit because some layers contain data that can't be used in this version. Oh, I think I know why. Oh, I forgot to have my Clip Studio updated on my tablet to the latest version. Your monitor is most likely only 60 hertz, minus 240. Okay, that makes sense. You won't be able to see any difference. I see. That makes sense. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, like, is it better? It kind of reminds me of the movies. Like, remember when I was at Walmart or something like that? And you know how they do those TV showcases? They were showing a live action film at like unlimited frame rates, what it feels like, because it felt too real, right? I don't know what movie it was. It looks like a live action Peter Pan, and I don't even know if there's a live action Peter Pan, right? But the thing was, the movie was moving so like real that was jarring and uncanny. It didn't felt like a movie. It just felt like I was watching people in a box kind of thing. You don't interact with it. That's true, but it's just that sometimes you get so much frames that it just feels weird, in my opinion. Also, look, I just finished 600 commissions! Wow! That was my 600 commissions! Oh, I'm gonna post this on Twitter. I'm posting that shit on Twitter. 600 commissions! Wow! Commissions finished, baby! There you go. 500,000 this year, probably. Yeah! Wow! 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 I can't believe how crazy I am. I'm gonna turn on the lights. It's dark. You know, actually, it's over 600 because technically that's not including the ones that I've done on Discord, right? So there's a good amount of Discord commissions there are, but I like that number shows up, right? The fact that the number shows up is nice. AKA the Swordy one, not only Swordy, but Fifi, Fufu, Katie, Cha-Cha, Epico, right? A lot of them actually don't contact me via VGen. A lot of them actually go through Discord. So, thing is too, let me check really quick. I think I'm allowed to work on this commission on stream, but let me see. Let me just check on the previous one. Previous one I was allowed to work on stream, right? Yep. Okay. I'm allowed to work on this one on stream. So let me go finish sketching this one, and then I'll send this to the client. And then once I send it to the client, then I can work on another one. Someone's popular? Yeah, I got really popular all of a sudden. My popular phase, but I'm so scared, guys. You have no idea. It's so like I feel like I'm hitting my like highest point, and now I'm gonna reach like my lowest point. It's gonna be like, oh, all the commissions come halting to a stop, or like my clients are realizing, wait a second, I could get someone cheaper and better. And then I have no more like regulars anymore because they're like, oh, I don't want to play with you anymore. You know that meme? That meme, the I don't want to play with you anymore meme? That's me. This one? I feel like this is me every day. Every day my clients will like be like this eventually. They're gonna be like, oh, I found a better NSFW artist than you. I don't want to play with you anymore. This is literally me. But yeah, until then, I'm gonna just like try to scale up and try to make sure that I could be independent. All right, let's go work on this one. Just make sure I can work on this one on stream. Yep. Okay. If overthinking was a sport, you win a gold medal. But it's true, chat. I'm expendable. I'm an artist. I'm like, it's like, ooh, the next trending art Alin thing, right? I'm doing Olympics like crazy in my head just to justify myself. I feel like I have to justify my existence as an artist. There you go. That's the thing too. Like when you're an artist, you never You never find yourself content. Being an artist is just everlasting pain and agony because you're always going to be always try to be pursuing a higher and higher goal, right? Right now, my current fear no longer is like, will I get commissions? My current fear is, how do I keep my clients from like leaving me? How much more freebies do I need to give them? Should I offer a free NSFW option? Every commission comes with a free NSFW drawing. How much more popular would I be if I did something like that? Every commission comes with a NSFW version. I mean, like, I've been giving away free parts of the drawing where it's transparent and stuff, or like alternate like versions, right, for free. But what if I had like, bam, naked? Some people give away free parts of the drawing and assets. I give away nudity. That's me, Alin Laphel. Okay. Does anyone know where this shot is from? I've seen this shot on Twitter so often, this face they're making, but what anime is this from? Jujutsu Kaisen? Oh really? Interesting. I've never seen Jujutsu Kaisen, so that makes sense. I thought it was like an older anime, and it just got memeing. Meme. It's meme quality. I feel like there's a lot of memes that come from Jujutsu Kaisen, funny enough. I wonder why. Is it one of those things that's just because a lot of people are watching it, and then like people who are like potential memers are also watching it too? Nudafilm sounds like like indecency. It's over. My art career is over before it even began. I'll be on the streets, chat. In fact, we should have a stream like that, where it's like pretending I'm begging for money, but instead I'm offering free drawings, like Squidward. It's like, fair change, ma'am. Fair change. Mine will be like, I'll draw you naked for money. For lunch. A shawarma and a Sprite. Draw me like one of your French girls. Okay. New Twitch contract. Every message the Sheepy sends is one free to SMW drawing. How about this, chat? We'll have a stream, right? And then whenever I say a word, then I would have to give you guys a free NSFW drawing. Alright? In fact, we could do that tonight, and I'll just mute myself. You have ears. If you move 1 inch, it's a free SFW drawing. Too late. For every honestly though, I don't think I say it that often. Honestly though, honestly. Did you see that they're releasing a new Pokopia update? The new Pokopia update seems pretty cool. Oh, I have some water here. See? It's not a scam rate. Hey, Optimus. I have to refill that soon, though. It's almost out of water. Posture check. I'm kind of excited for that new Pokopia update, though. It's kind of like, you know, Pokopia has always been so much fun, but I haven't played it in a while because of everything that's been happening. And I just need to build. I just want to build, guys. I've been just feeling the itch to build something in Minecraft, really. So maybe Pokopia would be a good option. I do have some projects I've been working on. Did I ever show you guys my builds in Pokopia? Like, I know I played a bit of Pokopia on stream, but I don't think I ever showed you guys what I've been building on there. Maybe one day I'll have to do so. There's like I think I told you guys about the hotel project that I've been doing, where I'm turning the side of the mountain into like a hotel, like a luxury hotel look. And then like I'm working also on another project in the floating islands where I'm literally turning the bottom area into like a district, and then turning the Saffron Tower into like a city area, and repairing all the cities in the city district. Like I've been like, the thing is, like, I don't stick to one area in one project. I've been like moving projects around. Your model moves even if it's not detecting you. Yeah, I have it with auto breathing. Thing is too is like I probably gotta reposition my camera more. Like maybe right here. My camera's been off center lately, but that's because I keep bumping into it with my V-pets. Okay. Time to set it to manual breathing. No. No, he's gonna die. He's gonna breathe too much. He's gonna forget to breathe. I'm gonna forget to breathe, guys. And I'll start turning purple. You wouldn't want that. Do you want your friend to die? So you just want me to die? We need a breathing routine. Sometimes that happens, actually, funny enough. Like, sometimes I'm so focused in the art that I actually do forget to, like, breathe properly. Like, sometimes I'll be, like, gasping for air afterwards. I'm like... But that's only when I'm really, really focused. Literally gonna die of asphyxiation just because I'm working. What's wrong with me? When a column is too spicy? Actually, that happens too. When I'm working on Moku's commissions, sometimes I have to hold my breath so I can focus better on drawing the most detailed, like, booba. Like, I'm, like, really hardcore focused and I'm holding my breath. The thing is, too, I don't do it, like, I don't do it on command. I do it instinctively. Like, whenever I'm drawing, sometimes I just stop breathing so I can focus. It's kind of like a sniper, you know? Like in, like, those Call of Duty games, when you have to, like, snipe, you have to hold your breath. It's like that. But I feel like with these next spicy comps, I might do the same thing again. Because it's just like I'm hardcore focusing. It's just like, you know how, like, that whole, like, joke that artists, whenever they're drawing an emotion, they're like making funny faces. That's also me. Like, sometimes instinctively when I'm drawing a happy face, I just try to make a big grin. And then when I'm drawing a sad face, I make a big, like, sad face. You aren't trying? Kinda, in a way. Thing is, though, like, it's more for focusing on things I don't do normally, I guess. Right? When I have to focus really hard, it means that I'm doing something that I'm not skilled at yet. So I have to, like, focus on every element to ensure that it looks good. But yeah, if I'm holding my breath a lot and I'm not really talking, that's when you know I'm hardcore focused on something. There we go. And I think you guys seen it before. Like, sometimes on stream, I would just suddenly stop talking despite being, like, on stream. And that's just because I'm, like, focusing. You guys seen me focus before. Okay. Practice stream when? One day. One day. Thing is, too, like, I do want to do practice streams as well. But one day will come, one day. Maybe when I don't have any commissions. Because I still want to practice the Blue Archive style. Because I think there's some elements to the Blue Archive style that I can implement into my own. Like the coloring style and the line style. So, if I can look at the Blue Archive style and, like, look at it. So never. One day, guys! One day! One day! Just watch! One day! Sunday, Monday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I've become synonymous with never ever. My phone's running out of battery. Graduation will come before you even think of doing one. No, no, not like that. I won't graduate yet until I can draw something properly. Eh. I like how this girl has like tentacles for her hair. I think that's a cute aspect. I really like it when designs aren't like realistic because the fact that her ears are like suction cups, like it's cute. But it's not realistic because it's like how does she hear? But I feel like sometimes like that realm of not like having full realism can be like endearing. And I do feel like sometimes VTubers need to be less realistic. Like if my dog girl needs to have 4 ears, let her. Let her have 4 ears. If my octopus girl, my squid girl doesn't have ears at all, instead they're suction cups, then so be it. It's cute. I think they also wanted like a second alternate version where one of them's a yandere, so let me go fix this. I guess I have to delete this. Can I not save this? Give me a second. Why doesn't it let me delete? Oh, I see. No? Interesting. Apparently because I saved it in a later version, it doesn't save the data properly? Let me see. One second. Okay, it's saved here, but apparently I can't tamper with it. Like, I can't delete this layer. I could delete my layer. It's been 1 second. Shut up. But I can't delete the layer that I made here, which is what's making it so I can't adjust the size of it. Interesting. That's a bit problematic. What is it about this layer that has, like, it says here it has data that I can't tamper with. I wonder why. I guess I can't progress forward on this because I need to have more space for this one. I guess I could draw this one, but... Give me a second. I guess I could still draw it, and then I could make the adjustments later, but that's kind of interesting. I have to be careful. I don't know what I added to this that I could only open in the latest version of Clip Studio. Apparently it's this box, but I'm not too sure what's in this box that's causing it. It's literally just a white box with an outline. So I don't know why it says there that this file cannot be tampered with. And I don't have my tablet on me. My tablet's charging in the other room, so... And I can't go out because if I go out, the dog's gonna, like, go free. And he's gonna be, like, barking at everything. Human problems, am I right? Sometimes it's a struggle to be a human. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, chat? Okay. Who's this girl from? I've seen this girl a couple times on my Twitter feed, and she's really cute. But I don't know where she's from. She even has like little freckles that like it's hard to notice, but it's very cute. Quick chat, my anime identifier. What anime is this girl from? Nobody knows? Nobody in chat knows what anime this is from? I thought you guys were full-blown anime fans. I was wrong. Thing is too, according to the request order, they also want a yandere alternative to this, so it's like this pose, but like with a yandere face. I think it's a herbalist one. Let me find it. Is it good? Because I've seen a lot of people talking about it. It's just I haven't seen it myself. I mean, I guess if you guys haven't heard it, just talking to someone. What are you playing? Are you playing Minecraft right now? Are you just talking to someone on the server? Are you being toxic to my own community? Is that a bannable offense? I would never. Wow. I can't believe you're being toxic on my very own server that I'm paying $19.99 on. Plus shipping and handling. Okay, the Apothecary Diaries. Interesting. Never heard of it. But I think it's one of those animes that's been doing pretty well because people are posting things from it. Okay. I like how she has like these Mondo sleeves, but I haven't really like, made use of it where it's like overlapping her hand. Do you think like she has tentacle hands? I can't tell. Maybe I should have asked. Well, I guess when we're doing revision, she'll let me know. It's not too hard for me to change it too with overlapping sleeves. Okay. It goes like this way. There we go. 5-minute doodle is calling me like a great goblin. Oh yeah, have we been... When I said that, was that towards the beginning of the month? Like, are we approaching the almost time that to see how much points you guys have earned? Because if that was the case, it feels like it's been like this whole month went by really quickly. Because it feels like it was just yesterday when I asked that to hold on to your points. Okay, something like this. It's only been 6 days? Has it only been 6 days? That one feels too short! What? That's even crazier! Sister refunds? Really? Like, I thought it was like close to a month, but you're telling me it's only been 6 days? I pinned a date in our DMs? Oh my gosh, I swear, I'm like experiencing crazy time dilation right now. Like, sometimes time goes way too quickly, but sometimes it goes way too slow. I don't know. I think my internal clock is messed up, guys. I think I'm messed up in the membrane right now. All this, like, commission working and everything, making me going crazy. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, something. There we go. I just realized though, I was thinking about the tweet I just made about the 600 commission thing, but I forgot that Twitter soft bans like people who say the word commission for some reason. In other words, I'm shadow banned probably for a week or so. Twitter is like a weird platform, I have to say, that it does things like that without any like explanation why I specifically say commissions is a banned word there. I get filtered along with the people who like show their boobas and butt spas. There you go. It was nice knowing you, yeah. I should have thought twice before saying the calm word. That's the thing too. I think people are saying too, like, the word calm is also like something that's bannable, like shadow bannable. Some people would say the word calm and then people wouldn't see their post in a week or so. I just realized, actually now I think about it, calm? No, calm! Hold on there, chat! Whoa there, dial it back. Alright, I could do this. There we go, I could just make a new file. And then save it over. Okay, I just had a big brain idea, guys. There you go. Now I could expand. Ads ended? Yeah, see, exactly. That's my point exactly. See what I mean? Okay. Of course. Of course. But yeah, I've been going down a rabbit hole talking about like Las Vegas casinos and talking about how much less how much less patrons there are. Like basically there's so much less people coming to Las Vegas now. Apparently like Canada and California used to be very big like what's it called contenders to people who came to Las Vegas. But nowadays they said that not many people come to Las Vegas from out of town. And oftentimes they rely on a lot of people who are nearby. Very interesting. I don't know. It's kind of weird because like Las Vegas is kind of like that mall situation where like how malls are getting less popular because the fact that online shopping and stuff. And I think the same thing is applying to Las Vegas because there's like a lot of online gambling sites, right? Not necessarily good that there's a lot of online gambling sites, but there's basically like online casinos that you could do instead of having to go to a real one. And apparently too in California specifically, there's a lot of Indian casinos sprouting up, so people are just like going to that instead. Alright, so there's this one. But they also said they want a yandere variation, so... How many ads there are of those? Yeah, it's crazy too, because like the... I feel like the online casino ones get much more ads spread out than this should probably. I feel like ads also have been very egregious lately. Like the false advertising ads, and I know we've been having them for a while, but I feel like every mobile game, especially on Twitter, has been like doing the whole like fake game ad. Let's see. Let's make her look more yandere-ish. Just be smaller pupils. I mean, would yandere be like associated with craziness? Whoa there, Alan. Careful not to drill over the drawing. Yeah, you can tell I'm focusing. Oh no, now that I mentioned like the whole focus thing, now you're noticing when I focus. Wasn't there an ad that was AI generated recently and pretending to be friend swap? Yeah, was it that one with the where they had like they threw out the guy from the climbing game Peak, and then they had a Among Us guy? I don't know. I know what you're talking about though. It's the one that was like supposed to be a game where they keep throwing out like other characters from bigger games. Which, yeah, I can see why they're doing that. I didn't know that was actually AI driven though. I just thought it was like very like in poor taste to basically toss other indie games under the bridge like that. There we go. All right, let me go send this to the client. All right, and then we'll get working on the next commission. Look at me being Mr. Productive. Chimptopia situation? No, that's what's called Chimptopia, isn't it? I think that's the term I heard. Let me see. Chimptopia. Or not. What's Chimptopia? Wait, what is Chimptopia? Bros aggro over Chimptopia over all things. What's Chimtopia? I feel like I saw this terminology with this game, and I don't know why. Did Chimtopia did this with other indie shows? Wait, what is Chimtopia? Oh wait, huh? I got a message from a client? There you go. Alright, let me send this to the client and see if they like it. Here's how the sketch came out. Is this what you had in mind? Alright, so putting under awaiting approval. Okay, so let's see. Today's the 29th, so 30, 31st, and the 1st. Okay, I have about 3 days, which is good. So let me go start working on some of these commissions. What time is it? So 8:16. Today's Wednesday. These dangerous are getting close. Yeah, I'm chipping away at all these comms until I get to yours. And once I hit yours, boy oh boy, Sorty, you better prepare yourself. Okay. So let me go pull up Drila. Gotta say, I've been seeing a lot of Drila's content on my feed. She's a very interesting gal. Very, very interesting. And kawaii, as they say. Buy something to protect your screen from all the incoming drool. I told you guys about that too, right? How sometimes when I focus so hard, I start drooling. There's so much things I do. I'm just a freak. He's just a freak. He's a freak. He's a freak. He's a mondo freak. You said that exactly today. No, I said I was focusing hard and I forget to breathe, but I did say before I also drool. So. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish this one up. I'm very productive today, though. I can't wait till I finish all these commissions and I have like a small, well-deserved break. And then I get back to it at the same time. I'll take like a 1 hour break and then I'll get back to it to make sure I don't fall behind, you know? Like once I catch up until the 8th, then I'm gonna spend some time making sure that I don't fall behind again. Like sure I could like take a whole like 1 week break, but at the same time, I think it's better to just like catch up. Catch up. Gotta go catch up. Okay. There you go. She's looking pretty cute already. Opie forbidden 4-letter word. Can't say the forbidden 4-letter word, chat. Do you think if my chat members say the forbidden 4-letter word enough times, I'll get banned for your guys' behavior? Wanna try it now? What's the matter? Scared of a 4-letter word? Yes, I am, actually. Yes, I am. Ah! 4-letter words! Ah! I miss Saba. I hope she's doing well. I know she'll come back one day, whether it's to, like, graduate once again, or to stream again. But until then, I miss her silly quirkiness. I think she would enjoy Pal World. She just updated her description. Oh, what happened? What did she say? Description on Twitter? Boat? Yeah, boat. Shaba deshu. Shaba deshua. YouTube? Oh, I'm curious. Sameko Saba. People are taking it as her comeback. What did she say? Seems like the same. Laid back fish lady, works in a lighthouse, live streaming video games. Seems kind of the same. My streaming schedule is sporadic. When they happen, they will usually start in the evening of US Eastern. See you then. She comes back to collab with you. Me? I'm telling you though, like, I always think about the potential of like an alternative universe where, you know, like Saba, or maybe not even Saba, I'm not saying Saba, but Gura, Fauna, Mume never really left Hololive, and they're in Holodori. I don't know. It's kind of sad, but I know like the reason they had to leave and all that stuff, and I understand, and I don't like, you know, get mad at it. But it would, like, in the ideal world, if they're still in Hololive and we're collecting a bit Holodori, can you imagine if Saba, or not Saba, not saying Saba or anything, but like, can you imagine if Gura had a swimsuit in Holodori? Oh my gosh, Hololive would be like set for money for life. Now imagine if it was a bikini. Wow, Hololive would have like very much all the money in the world. People would be freaking it. I want to Kanata on Holodori? Yeah. I think, did I see Kanata in the story quest? Yeah, I did. I remember she was talking about her grips. If you sell a bikini, let me do it. I mean, Gura. Allow me, now that I'm an artist. Imagine Holodori's the reason. Yeah, Saba was really into the rhythm games too. So I imagine Saba might want to play that. It would be kind of awkward though, especially when she gets to the myth chapter. Not for any particular reason or anything. But yeah, I think it'd be really cute. I'm just glad they interact still behind the scenes. But the interaction I missed the most is between Fauna and Gigi. And it's kind of sad because like I know like Gigi alludes to Fauna a lot, but it's not like, other conversations where they're talking about each other and there's like nothing happening behind like in like the indie scene or anything like that. Like I love their interaction. I love Gigi and Fauna's interaction so much. Sometimes I like to go back and watch their like horror game playthrough. It was really good. Old talented VA. Yeah, it would be really interesting if they did something like that. Or even ask for talent's permissions to like kind of like push them forward in the game. But I guess it wouldn't make sense to sell merch and like digital equivalent of merch of a talent that's graduated, But imagine a universe that's possible, I mean, technically Abe and Chloe, because they're both like they're not graduated, they're just affiliated, And every now and then Abe does a surprise comeback. It's like, oh yeah, I'm here for the concert. Yay, it's cute. And everyone's like, Abe, I love it. So they could if they wanted to, true, but I think that it'll like leave a bad taste in the fans. Like the fans' mouth, right? So, which is kind of interesting because like technically Ame can still get that. And I'm kind of curious about Ame's position because I'm wondering if she's also going to be like not allowed to get a character unit. Because technically she doesn't even have a 5-star. But technically, like, when you think about it, same with Chloe, like, technically they're still affiliated, so if they wanted to, they could get permission for it, right? It depends, yeah. Because, I mean, they still do concerts with Hololive. Wouldn't you want Gura merch? I would. Honestly, I still have my Gura like Nendroid on my desk. It looks at me with its smug little smile. I'm so tired. It's right next to the Takodachi, or not Takodachi, Ina, my Ina Nendroid, right? That's staying propped up by its tentacles. In fact, let me go like fix it because like it fell over recently. There you go. I gotta dust them though. But I still have my Gura Nendroid on my desk. There you go. I have my Kanata merch, graduation merch. I wanted to buy the graduation merch, but you know what? Now I have more money. Maybe I should buy some Hololive stuff. Support my Oshis. I've been wanting to buy some of the Ina stuff that's been coming out. But the only thing I hate about it, okay, One thing I hate about it though is that like the merch usually takes like a whole half year until it actually comes. Like I really want to buy the stuff, but I'm always afraid that I had to move somewhere and then like it'll be messy because like, oh, they already sent the items or something like that. Like, yeah. Like buying the calcium cannon card, I was thinking about it, but at the same time, I don't know. Got a girl parade figure on the PC with the big limited Fubuki and Plana. Man, I wanted to get the Fubuki. Like I've been seeing like one of those the parade figures at some local shops, and at first they were selling it for $20. Like when I saw it at the mall, I was like, oh, that's $20. I should probably buy it, right? But I was there with other people, so I can't let them know that I'm like this freak that likes anime girls. But then I went back to the mall and they were now like $50. I was like, oh, okay. Okay. My shame. My folly. I think it was Luminous from 2022. Oh. I don't know. I want to get more figures, but at the same time, I don't have the desk space, nor do I have like the cabinet for it. So that's why I need to get, if I'm going to get something, like maybe it'll be acrylic stands. I think the acrylic stands are pretty cute too. Like acrylic stands are pretty much like basically flat figures when you think about it. Can't look up the skirt though. What? Maybe earlier? It's usually basic lab for me. I do like those $20 prize figures though. Those are actually really, really nice, right? They're really good quality for what it is. Lame PNG? No, I know. I only like it when it's like cheap though. But the $20 figures are really nice too. I don't think I ever bought an expensive figure. Like, there's a couple figures I want to buy that are like my supposed holy grails, but at the same time, like, I have a harder time justifying that more than I do the Digimon V-Pets. Because at least with the Digimon V-Pets, I can play with it, I could battle them, and I could kill them off. But with the figurine, I just look at it and be like, man, that's so cute. Then what? I have a harder time justifying it, really. Plana was 200, Fubuki was 150. Those are pretty good figures then. I feel like when you spend that much on a figure, the detailing is really good on it. I mean, like I could appreciate the $20 ones, but I could always understand like when I see like a $200 figure and see the detail on it, the scaling on it, really good. But I could never bring myself to do it. Maybe if there's a character I really, really like, you know? But at the same time, it's really, really hard for me to justify it. There we go. Meanwhile, buy V-Pets. Even V-Pets are hard for me to justify. But they're just pleasurable, you know? There's something pleasurable about just like playing a Digimon V-Pet. They're pretty basic, but they don't have that weird look like cheap figures some have. Yeah, the thing is though, like some figures are cheap, like the prize figures, right? But they still have like a good quality build. Usually it's the face that's the problem, right? But that's why I always try to look it up online to see what people say about it. And see like some picture samples of it. Because I know faces are usually like the big issue with a lot of like prize figures. What are you doing with your V-Pets? I'm playing with them. Look, listen to it. I'm gonna clean up the poop. You hear that? I'm cleaning up the poop. That's the problem I have with it. Yeah, I think the thing is too, like usually the $20 figures have really good builds, but the only problem, in my opinion, usually is the face. Killing them? I don't know, guys. I want to kill them off, but I don't know. I feel so guilty. But I need to collect the Digimon. My Digimon need to be collected. Why can't it be just Pokemon where I can put them away and not feel guilty? I'm checking them right now. They're hungry. I'm feeding them right now. I forgot to feed them before stream. And I gotta like exercise them too. Listen to this one. This is the pendulum. Do you like that clacking? I like the clacking of the pendulum. Hey Plague, you're here late. I'm feeding my Digimon because I forgot to do it before stream, and now they're hungry and they're pooping everywhere. I forgot to take care of them before stream. Forgot. I'm telling you, I need to figure out how to kill that other one. Silently killing them? No, 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 no. I'm taking care of them. I'm taking care of them, but I still don't know if I want to kill him off or not because I can't easily kill him off, right? In a way, the way I could kill them off is just I leave them awake and I go to sleep. And that would be 6 hours of them starving and not like getting your poop cleaned up and everything else. And that should be more than enough time that when I wake up, they're already dead. But am I willing to do that? Am I a monster enough to like neglect my Digimon like that? Just so I could continue to fill my album? I don't know. My alternative was I was thinking about like making a journal log about how long the Digimon lives and like all the battles it has to see like which like Digimon I raised that turned out to be the strongest. You just woke up? Ah, you should go back to sleep. I always feel that as soon as you wake up, it's always a good time to go back to sleep. But I was thinking about doing something cute like that, like having a little journal log and maybe like drawing the Digimon itself. Something cute, you know? Because like there's a lot of things you could do with it. It's just like your imagination really, right? And I think I gotta like flex my imagination to do something more fun with it. If you're considering it, then you're a monster? No, I never did it though, chat. And I was thinking though, I still want to do the Battle Royale, but I don't have enough V-Pets. Like I have only 4 V-Pets that could interact, that can probably battle each other, right? And I don't want to get duplicates of the same DM20 model. I mean, technically I could get a bunch of DM20 models, but the thing is the DM20 models are pretty, like, similar. You know? I don't know. But I think it would be really cute to have, like, a battle royale of, like, my V-Pets, and then, like, fighting them off until they die. It's cute! But they refuse to die. Oh my gosh. I've taken so good care of them that they refuse to die. They love me. They love me. There we go. Considering, like, one thing I was considering too was probably buying one, a decom. Like, it's basically a digital communicator. But the thing is, like, I could either buy a decom pre-made, or I could try to make it myself. And I was considering the alternative option. And yet you want them dead? I mean, chat, look, I need to collect the Digimon, but at the same time I feel guilty by killing them. I chose not to kill them. They're still alive, chat. You don't understand. You don't understand what it feels like to be a father and like considering to have another kid just because your first kid already grew up. It's like if your first kid grew up and went to college and is really successful, you kind of just want to have another kid, you know? It's like do the whole process over again. 2 kids. Wow. Wow, I can't believe your parents let you have 2 kids. You know? Repeat the whole cycle. That's literally me. I don't know, I'll think about it. I was considering like jumping onto the VPet like Discord and see how everybody else deals with it. Like if they kill them off. Or if they just take care of them until they die. But the thing is, like I said, like I'd probably be taking care of it until like until I mess up. And it doesn't help too because like I work from home, so the VPet's always next to me, so anytime it needs help, I'm there immediately to like clean it up and like feed it. You just finished the book series, 4th volume of Redundant Reincarnation isn't out? Interesting. So wait, did you finish the whole Mushoku manga? Guessing you enjoyed it. But what's your plans now that you finish all the Mushoku? There we go. We gotta make the bust bigger. I feel like I'm not like doing justice to this Guerrilla girl because I'm not making her bust big enough. Okay. Enhance. Quick, enhance that photo. Bwom. Bwom. basically the last volume isn't out till November, but the one it ends on has a pretty solid conciliation. I'm really curious about Mushoku though. Like, I'm curious like what kind of like story they're doing. Because of all the isekais, I think that one's the most I'm uncertain with. Like with the slime isekais, like he's becoming like a powerful entity and building a village. With Kazuma, it's like basically failing upwards, right? Every problem solved with explosion. With ReZero, I don't know what's happening in ReZero actually. Shield Hero, they're kind of in another world, so I lost track of that one. So I don't know what kind of isekai Mushoku is aiming for. Like, what's their journey? I know, like, the only journey I know of was the first one, but outside that, I don't know much beyond it. There you go. It's a strange but heartfelt story. Is it about like him like finding family, or is it like him making a family? Like, or is it about him on a journey? Or is it about him becoming the strongest mage ever? Because that's why I'm kind of curious. Because like at least in like what's it called? Konosuba, it's like failing upwards to defeat the demon lord. Like that's the overall goal. Pain is currently happening. But like what's ReZero's overall goal? Is it that to try to find Subaru a way home? Like what's his overall goal in ReZero? Because Subaru looks very happy in the alternative world with his many girlfriends and his little familiar. Subaru wants to make Emilia queen, basically. Okay. So he's not like trying to find a way home, really. Interesting. Because like a Shield Hero, I think they're still trying to figure out how to get home, basically. And essentially, their journey to try to get home, it took them to another world. So they got isekai'd into isekai. Yo, bro, I heard you like isekai, so we put an isekai in your isekai so you could isekai while you're isekai'ing. In the most basic, it's MC living his life and trying his best to live life. Ah. So there's like no overall villain kind of goal. Like, I mean, I guess it's kind of like Frieren then. Like, Frieren has that same kind of feeling. It's just that they come across demons along the way. It's basically learning to live life to its fullest. Zapote le Lejodon, Fieri, de Lamente, Eden Flower, Garu Flower. Yes. Current objective is kind of spoilers. Oh, I see. Well, you don't have to give me the spoilers. That way other people don't get spoiled. But, I mean, like that's what I usually think of when it comes to isekai. Like, what's the protagonist's goal? Because it's usually different between characters. Like, Kazuma's not gonna have the same goal as John Mushoku. I don't know what the main character's name. I forgot the name. The main character, Mushoku. I bring the flower garden of friendship. Oh, it's cute. Every time you bring it, it's very cute. I should have a flower garden to add to that too. His over goal instead of his current goal. I see. That's interesting. Here's an overarching storyline, but it's kind of second to the theme of family. I see. Yeah, that's what I thought, because like whenever I look at what's been happening with Mushoku, there's been a large focus about his family, whether it's the daughter or the kids, his wives, his many wives, his 3 wives, especially his wives. People really like to talk about his wives. But yeah, I was just curious about what kind of direction they're going with. Kind of curious about Konosuba too. I wonder if like Kazuma ever really is going to try to look for the Demon Lord. He seems pretty happy. He has a mansion. He's a well-renowned like what's it called? Adventurer. Like there's particularly no reason for him to go out and slay the Demon Lord. But I know like the Konosuba light novels are still ongoing, so you like to talk about your wife, Alin? Yeah. Let me talk to you guys about my wife. My many wives. My waifu. They didn't give him Megumi? I think they did. It's not like they actually started dating. It's more like a mutual relationship of affection. It was like, I like you. You like me. Yeah. Okay. But But at least that's what I took it from what I read the Konosuba part. But they just have feelings for each other, and they acknowledge each other's feelings, but they don't really like pursue it. But they do pursue it. It's like, it's a weird thing. It's like when your best friend becomes your girlfriend, but then like you still treat each other like friends. It's kind of like that. It's kind of cute. I like that relationship. There's a little bear in her hair. There we go. It's hilarious because I believe he canonically he could have killed the Demon King in like a month if he was alone. You know what's funny though? Like all the like speculations like kept pointing at like the pink hair guy in the guild as the Demon King. I think it was the same thing too with Eris. They were pointing out like how Chris was like spoilers Eris the whole time. And I think at first people didn't like really think of it, but they were like, "Oh yeah, she's definitely Eris." I saw that somewhere, but I love that. I love that like everyone's speculating the dark skinned pink hair macho guy who has no shirt is the Demon King. People joke about the weird 3-woman relationship is written very reasonably to the point where you don't know how it could have ended up differently. I'm sure it does, but personally, I don't know. Personally, I don't care for the 3-person relationship. I guess for me, like I like the harem along the way, the story along the way. And I like the gags that go with it. It's like a harem, but without the comedy. I mean, with the things they pull, probably, yeah. Konosuba's funny like that. I like Konosuba. Konosuba's enjoyable. I should check out like the latest season of Konosuba. I heard that the latest season of Konosuba is being animated by a different company or studio though. Hopefully it comes out well. Konosuba! There we go. I just realized, does she have nail polish? She does. There we go. One singular nail drawn in there. Because you can't see the other ones. You know, I was just thinking about all the harem mangas I read. Like Kanojo no Kanojo, Quintessential Quintuplet. There was another one I kept following. It was like another one between a bunch of girls, but I think like the what's it called? I was just thinking about how like most of the times harems don't take itself very seriously. I mean, like Kanojo no Kanojo, I guess you could say it a way, doesn't take itself seriously, but it does take itself seriously. I don't know. It's a weird situation with that one. I like it though, it's because it's stupid and funny. But I don't think I've seen many harem stories. But then again, it could be that I don't actually watch that many romance stories. I just watch a bunch, or I tend to just read and watch a lot of like comedies. If you describe it, I could probably tell you what the name is. Let me see. It was what I was following along with Kanojo no Kanojo. It was also a harem story because it was like 2 stories that were updated, but they both finished. But they were both comedies. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember what it was. Like there was 2 harem stories I was following at the same time. They don't really commit to the emotional fallout of such a relationship. Yeah, I read a story that committed to that, and let me tell you, it was too painful to read. Because both that like it felt too realistic, and the other reason because like it was like kind of painful because it's like, why didn't this character do this and that, you know? And I don't think I've read another emotionally charged romance story in a while. I mean, there's like a couple that I like to read, like Golden Week, but I don't think Golden Week's got an update in a while. But Golden Week was very cute, and I like the art style. What was that one too? There was like that one story about the boy that got bullied, and then like he tried to have revenge. Masumune-kun. and then he ends up dating the girl, and like he ends up falling in love with her rather than like actually trying to like get revenge on her. That one was pretty cute, but damn, that kept on going back and forth emotionally. Especially the whole arc where he's like, "Well, we're dating now, but I don't think I like her." I was like, "Are you serious? Are we seriously doing this?" And he was like, "I think I like you instead." And then she was like, "No, you don't like me. You actually like her." And it's like, "Oh, okay, you're right. I do like her instead." I was like, we literally had like an ending, and it was like a post ending where it continued the story where he questioned his feelings, and I was like, oof. But I enjoyed that story still, but still, it was like a lot. I'm trying to remember. It was like, I'm trying like, it's on the tip of my tongue, that one story that was along with Kanojo no Kanojo. Did you read We Never Learned? I do want to read that. I do indeed want to read that one. That one sounds really cute. My friend keeps telling me about it, and it sounds really, really cute. Sounds like up my alley when it comes to romantic comedy. I think it's too, like, sometimes too, like, there's some comedies I think there was like an era. I think this was like a specific thing that happened for a while, but there was an era of comedies where they had a serious, like, they had a funny beginning, but then they had like a serious like end point, right? Like towards the end of the episode, they become really serious and like tackle like the characters' problems. Then they go back to being funny, and then towards the end of the next episode is like serious. It's like kind of like Clannad, you know, like the whole thing with Fuko. It was like very funny arcs, but then like suddenly gets serious towards the end. Then next episode, very funny arc, then gets really serious towards the end. Yeah. Here, I gotta use the colors from this one. I like stay consistent. If they're gonna be a returning client, then I gotta be consistent. Don't look. Don't look, chat. Don't look at this yabai drawing. Yabe. Yabe. He's so yabe. Freaking Black Bullet anime ending or something. I haven't seen Black Bullet. It's another one that I've been recommended though. I feel like I get recommended a lot of animes nowadays. I just haven't gone around to watching them. Okay. Yeah. I think the thing is, nowadays, if I'm gonna buckle down and watch an anime, it's gonna be a comedy. I don't think I could take any more, like, serious story. Especially since my life has been so full of drama. I feel like having a comedy to relax to is much better than having another, like, drama. Like, whether it's like a, what's it called? A romantic drama, family drama. I just want something lighthearted and funny. Let's watch Cities. I heard Cities was really cute and fun. And in the worst way possible, it could have considering we didn't get a second season. Interesting. Was it not a manga first, or was it like primarily just an anime? There we go. I could probably finish this one tonight. It's not too complicated. I've never read the manga. I'm always curious when an anime ends, I'm always curious if the manga still kept going. Because usually, like, 9 out of 10 times, statistics are made up on the spot. But 9 out of 10 times, it feels like the manga was always, like, the more prevalent medium. Like, the anime was just an advertisement for the manga, basically. It's not often that a anime actually gets its final season. There we go. I should make that question mark look more like a question mark. I don't know why, but my question marks always look funky. Let me see. Let me use a reference of a question mark. Question mark. Why does my question marks always look so weird? Alright, there we go. I just needed a reference of a question mark. Apparently the studio behind it was made to animate all of Mushoku. Oh, that's pretty good then. That means they're gonna keep going. That's good. Okay. I'll make this part red. It's always good when like animation studio decides to go see the anime through. It's always sad though, because like as the animation or anime airs longer and longer, interest dies more and more, you know? Like I think about like say like Konosuba, and I feel like Konosuba's popularity really died out. Needs a reference for a question mark. Look, the thing is, I just drew my own question marks, and they always looked off, and I decided now's the time for me to learn how to draw a question mark. You know, that's sometimes be the case. You know, sometimes you just forget common things. You know, like how when you forget to breathe, that's me. The most common of things. There we go. I think after this, I'll just drink some tea and relax for a bit, and I'll get back to drawing. But I'm making good pace. I'm making very good pace at this point, which is really good. I'm glad I'm at the pace that I am, because it's actually really relaxing in a way. Okay. I might be able to play Minecraft tonight before I sleep. Wow! Daring today, Alin, aren't you? Wonder if they will. It would be insane to see the third volume of Redundancy. Can't believe the writer came up with a story like that. Interesting. Hopefully Mushoku does well, because you make it sound like it's really like a really good one. So I hope like the anime does well enough, that way people can see how well Mushoku is. Did I? Okay, I did. I mean, technically Mushoku is doing pretty well already, in a way. I think it's pretty popular with the people who know about it. I would say too, it's also hitting like quotation mark mainstream popularity, where people hate it because it's like, you know, it's popular. You know, anime is kind of successful when people hate it for being popular. And when it gets popular, people are pointing out all the flaws. It's like, oh, this character's like this character's like that. It's written amazingly. The problem is that the characters are very flawed people. I see. There we go. Yeah, I probably wouldn't understand it unless I watch it from the beginning. Because I feel like there's a lot of characters to Mushoku. Between like his sisters, his mother and father, the maid, the people that he met along the way. It's kind of reminded me of like the slime anime, because in slime anime I felt like the same thing too, that there's like way too many characters sometimes. But then again, I think in the slime anime they dropped a lot of the characters as the arcs keep going. Like the goblin characters don't really show up as much from what I heard. The Oni characters don't show up as much, especially as the power scaling gets higher and higher. A lot of characters that he met towards the beginning become less and less important, which is sad, because like, you would like to see those characters kind of grow with him, because, you know, they've been there since the beginning. It's kind of like a Pokemon. When you raise a Pokemon, you really feel sad that you have to get rid of it. But then, like, you want to put in Moltres in your team, you have to get rid of somebody. They grew strong enough to not rely on Rimuru. I guess that's true. I guess that's a good way to put it. But it would be interesting to see them come back. But I think that's what Mushoku does too, right? Where the characters get retired and they don't necessarily like rely on the main character as much. Most important characters get explored in depth. I see. But personally, I do like the idea of having like the cast. Like the main cast of characters who kind of stay with it. But I haven't followed Slime Hero in a while. But I'm kind of curious how Friren's going to approach that, because I think Frieren also does something similar, but they have a couple characters that come in and out. But usually the main cast is Sturk, Fern, and Frieren. And I can't imagine if they take out Fern or anything. Fern or Sturk. I feel like they're kind of staple characters at this point. The cast actually mattering instead of it just the main character. Kinda, in a way. But I think like light novels are written differently too, in a way. Because like, isn't the Slime one a light novel? Like I know in Frieren it's a little bit different. It's the same thing with Dungeon Meshi. Like if they end up like leaving Chilak behind, or if they left Senshi behind, it wouldn't be the same thing. Hey there, Hunter! Let me shout you out. Marketable Popsicle? Thank you for the raid! Okay, what's the story behind Marketable Popsicle? No, don't turn me into a Marketable Popsicle. You were doing art? Oh, you were doing art. Okay. Watch this, Raider. Watch this. I'm turning you into a Marketable Popsicle right now. Wow. Wow. There you go. Wait, no, the eyeball has to be like, maybe it should be like dot eyes, and the eye should be like drooping. There you go. There you go, buddy. Marketable Popsicle. This is the Marketable Popsicle age of Hunter. Get yours now. Then you take a big chunk of it. You just take a big bite out of it, and the inside's like strawberry flavor. Doing artwork for my friends in Marketable Plush. Oh wow, that makes sense, Dad. Sounds fun. Like those cursed popsicles you see online. I love those things. Like the Sonic one, the Batman one. I think the only reason for characters to not appear back is that they are dead. Ah. I wonder when does a cast become too big though? When like I guess it's one of those things that like characters come in and out. I think Dungeon Meshi also had like a pretty big cast, but the thing is that they split them among different groups, and the different groups had their own interests, right? And sometimes the chapter would focus on them, like the elves, the second party of adventurers. Then you had the samurai gang, which I think is interesting. Sounds fun though. Sounds like you had fun with your popsicle drawing. How many people did you end up drawing, Hunter? Popsicle game, rise up. This be green. I've never seen a bottle of alcohol. Why does my head feel... Does anyone have ibuprofen? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Now it's oozing too! It's oozing and melting! Not 10 tonight? That's pretty good! Oh no, he's now melted. Oh. Oh, poor guy. Hey boss, how you doing? We're talking about popsicles and Mushoku. It's towards the end of my stream though. I probably should jump off soon. Sounds like you had fun though. Don't look at my drawing though, it's unsafe so. I've been drawing heathen things lately. Heretical things. Your art's pretty good, thank you. I think you are pretty good too. You're pretty good. Thank you, I appreciate it though. I'm just working on commissions for clients. I wouldn't call the cast too big. Most somewhat have full arcs with multiple appearances in multiple volumes. I see. So who's the VTuber Druila? She's a lewd tuber, I guess? I don't know. Makes mine look like trash. Don't ever think that. Thing is too, I used to think the same thing like when I was learning to draw. It's very easy to fall into that mindset, but you just have to like, don't compare and just have fun, you know? As long as you have fun, you'll grow. There you go. Let's see. Try to check the elements. Alright. Let me do the hair. How many accessories does she have? She has a lot of accessories in her hair. She's like a Gyaru. But I should probably call it a night soon. I know we just got raided, but I should probably call it a night. Not on the same level of Nagu. Shake my head. Worthless, yeah. Sad face. I'll never get on the same level of Nagu. Or Ixie. Or a lot of artists. I'm still just an amateur. I'm just a kid, and life is a nightmare. I'll get better one day, though. One day, chat, I will continue to improve and become the better artist. I want to become an artist that I can say that I'm proud of what I draw. You know, the ever grinding. Yeah, I will continue to grind as an artist. I got some experience points. Hee. I think the cast becomes too big and not when there's enough characters, but when the characters aren't explored enough in depth for the sake of new chapters. I imagine that works though for like some stories that keep going, but like depends on the length of the story. And I think the thing is like for anime exclusive and manga exclusive, like it's a little bit more difficult because of the pacing. There's always a different pacing. I talked to this about my friend because I have two friends, right? One friend's making a comic book and one friend's making a novel book. And the way you write characters in a novel vastly differs from that of a comic or a manga, because a comic and manga have a different set of pacing that they have to go through. And you not only do you have to worry about like the story itself, but you also have to worry about the art, which adds on top of things. So it makes sense why the pacing of things are a little different, and they don't focus on the whole cast of characters, but focus on more select characters. But I think novels' advantage for that tends to be the fact that, like Droot's writing, you can explore a lot more characters because you're not like you're not as much limited to the medium of like what you have to create. I guess in a way, I would say like writing has a lot of creative freedom compared to comic making in a way. I mean, like, if comic making, you can still do the same, but it's more strenuous to build up on it. Or at least I think so. People could have some different opinions. It's okay to have opinions. That's a lot of friends. Watch this. I do have a lot of friend groups. I was thinking about that, actually. I did one of those, like, online quizzes to see if you're introvert or extroverts. And one of my... one of the questions was, like, you have multiple friend groups. And I thought about it. And yeah, I actually do have, like, strangely too many friend groups. Like, I don't know. I didn't realize how many friend groups I was part of until, like, I did that quiz. Like, I have a comic making group. I have, like, my dude bro group. I have, what's it called? I have, like, the chat, you guys, you know? I mean, we're not friends or anything, Baka. I have my Final Fantasy 14 rating group. Right? I have the VTuber friends I'm part of. Like, surprisingly, despite being introverted, I am part of too many groups that I never realized. See, popular? Yeah. I'm literally like the protagonist from It's Not My Fault I'm Popular. Or not, I'm not popular. Are longer and less constrained by its medium, while comics have the... Yeah, that's the thing. You can convey a lot more in story or writing. That's why a lot of the best stories are written novels, you know? Because you can convey a lot more than like comics, because with comics you have to visually think about it. You have to like think about like, okay, how do we depict this visually and how can we make the scene look great, you know? But with a novel you can just write it all down, and sure, you have to do a lot of writing, but being verbose helps. Still does it the old-fashioned way. Parasocial, yeah. Not that we're friends or anything, Baka, Baka. Be sure to donate and be sure to subscribe to my Patreon. Be sure to add me to your Ko-fi. Give me that Akasupa. I don't know. What do people say normally? I should say that more often. Be sure to like and subscribe. If you want more content like this, be sure to leave a comment and like and subscribe. Have you ever drawn before? Be sure to leave a comment about it. You want to want your friends to starve. You wouldn't download a car, would you? Yeah. Now that's next level parasocial, when I'm starting to guilt you guys into paying for money. It's like, oh guys, I'm hungry. I didn't have anything to eat today. You wouldn't want me to starve, would you, chat? Would you let me starve, chat? Would you? Huh? All I need is an Akasupa. Which is always like a dumb thing too, because when you think about it, like sure you can donate an Akasupa, but they're not gonna get that money immediately. Yes, shut up. Unless they're like donated directly to you, right? Chat, I'm starving. I need money. I need it. I need it now. I need my money now. But yeah, I am kind of hungry. I don't know what I should eat. Should I eat something? I don't know. I've been trying to like avoid eating too much because I don't want to get fat. But at the same time, I'm kind of just hungry. I'm hungry. Hee baby noises. I'm hungry. You spent your last cent on the pendulum? Yeah. You caught me. I spent $120 on it. Oh no, it's over for me. Let me go shake it. Do you hear that? That's $120 in my hand. No, that's my old one. Fatty. No, don't call me fatty. That's gonna make me want to exercise even more. It's time to withdraw from my emergency funds. My emergency VGen funds. There you go. I always wonder about that too. I think I was listening to a video about somebody that does that, where like there was a problem. Like they were taking advantage of their audience, and I felt really bad because like hearing them talk about like basically they keep asking for food, but then like or asking for money for food, but then they go around and they use the money to buy like all sorts of things. If I pay Alan's insurance, will I be able to upgrade from acquaintance to associate? No, Snivy, don't. Don't fall for the pyramid scheme that is Alin Laphel. Happens more often than you think, yeah. So chat, are you gonna donate to me? I'm looking for that Akasupa. Gonna pull, it's only $5. Hey Snivy Doe, how are you doing tonight? You only have $5? I seen that person. I thought that like, ooh, that's something. How have you been? I'm tired. I've been going so crazy on the art lately, Snivy. It's been crazy. There we go. Let me check. I'm trying to think like what kind of alcohol can I draw for this one. I'll try to finish up Drila, then I'll call it a night. What's like a common alcohol brand? I was thinking like a beer bottle, making it yellow. But then like there's a lot of green ones. Shut up, Mario. Is that a reference to something? I don't get references in memes, chat. You know me. I'm dying. I'm dying, Mario. It's me, Mario. I'm dying. You've been going crazy on Dart? Yeah, I've been going super crazy. But I've been meaning to contact you, Snivy. Because I was gonna, like, what's it called? Update you on some stuff. Because I know I was gonna ask you for help, but I might as well tell it to you here because I already said it's chat, but I had to cancel on the animation project because I didn't have really time for it, sadly. So I'm here to study your magical techniques. Oh, you humble me, teehee. But I was thinking about teaching you how to like help me. That way, maybe I could hire you more regularly and help me with some commissions. But I don't know. I'll start to see. Right now, I don't have the time to what's it called? Help you or teach you how to do my coloring, or not my coloring, but my base colors. How have you been, though, Snivy? Enjoying life? You could make it non-specific for food, or what? Wait, what were we talking about? Shut the fuck, Mario. What is that from? What is that a reference to? I don't know what that is. Alan teach you to draw Booba? No, I would never do that. There we go. Because I really wanted to try to catch up with commissions and try to do the merch thing I keep talking about. But Pika Me. Oh yeah, Pika Me. I remember that. Yeah. I'm tired. No, you don't deserve to be tired. Shut up, Mario. Oh yeah, I remember that. Let me intern under Alicor, please. I don't know if it'd be an intern. But you know what? It would be technically paid at the very least. So I would appreciate it. That way at least like it's not like necessarily because I need it, but just more for so I could catch up better. And that way I could start doing other things. But I'll like get in touch with you because I just had to show you like how to do the base colors. Either that or have Action Kitty do it because Action Kitty was actually volunteering to give you like a quick lesson on how to kind of organize the stuff. But we'll see. I still have to organize it and think about it. But it saves me a message because I didn't have to like reach out and send a message to you. How convenient. Gotta be efficient with my art stuff, apparently. There we go. I think that looks like a generic beer. Alcohol. The scotch. Oh. But I think I'm reaching that phase where I can probably have, like, at least some help and pay them off. Paid internship? Would it be technically an internship? I don't know. There will be dozens of Alin Laphels roaming VGen. But having, like, an assistant would always be nice. I already have another friend being an assistant, but they basically just doing it for the summer. So if I could have an assistant that I could probably ask off summer times, that'd be nice. There we go. And it'll be fun. Then maybe I could invite you, Snivy, to a con if I need to sell things. Paid internship and get to be, like, selling merch. Though I know, like, it's one of those things, like, what's it called? Overseas and all that stuff. Unless, what if I do my cons? No, that'd be stupid. I was gonna say, like, if I do it in the Asian and, like, Australian area, that could be an option to make it so it's, like, the middleman. But then it's like, oof. Having to send merchandise that way is gonna be, like, pain. Heckle. He's too shy to sell his own stuff. No, I can sell my own stuff. But the thing is, like, I heard that, like, when you go to a con, you want to have somebody else with you. Because essentially, you're not going to be able to get your own food. Because a lot of times you're going to be stuck at the table. And it's either you bring a bunch of food with you, or you're stuck not eating until the evening. I've been reading a lot of horror stories on con boothing. And they were talking about how, like, essentially they find themselves starving. And sometimes they have to, like, negotiate. Bathroom, yes. Yeah, bathroom especially. I don't think I'll be too new to cons to be able to, like, ask someone to watch my stuff for me. I was thinking about hiring, like, maybe my brother or a friend, but I do have some concern because, like, they don't know that I'm not gonna gamer bottle in front of people. But I do have concerns about privacy because, like, they don't know, like, I stream, and it'll be like a problematic situation if they say my name or they, like, you know, imply something or tell a story that I don't want to be told, you know, like, for some people who, especially people who are online, right? When people who are online, they understand, like, oh, the internet privacy. But if you, like, tell a family member or something, they're not going to understand it, especially if they don't, like, if they're not like us, terminally online, you know? We're talking so much about AI, but people outside the internet don't really care too much about it, right? You deliver person your copy maker and your file. Okay. I won't work you that hard. No, everyone's gonna cheat it. Think I'm, like, what's it called? I'm employee abusing you. No. It's gonna be a relaxing job. Watch the table. I'm gonna get some lunch, and I'll get you lunch. That's true though. It gets intense, yeah. Well, we'll see. I think it'll be fun. Like, I think I'm gonna start with, like, local cons, and then I'm gonna try going further. Helen, bro, no. This is it. I'm gonna get canceled. Seeing how you treat idols, I file a complaint. Look, how I treat my idols and how I treat my V-pets have nothing to do with how I treat my employees. Just because I need a better employee doesn't mean I'm going to leave Snivy to die. If you can't do it alone and don't trust someone you don't have someone you trust, it's okay to not do it. But I want to do it though, you know? And the thing is, it's possible to do alone, but people recommend that you do it the first time with somebody else, you know? I do have some art friends that are willing to do it, but I have to do, like, we have to plan ahead of time because it has to be during the time they're not working, you know? Because, like, out of all my art friends, I'm the only one that's doing art full time. Everybody else has a normal job. I'm not a normal person. Why am I not normal? Sad face, not normal. My job comes with free breadcrumbs for dinner. No, you're gonna get paid more than that! Within the first hour, lose focus for the rest of the day. I don't know. I think it's one of those things too. It's like, you're gonna be surrounded by a lot of people. So it's like, if you're able to be a people person. But I think being a streamer and doing commissions, it's always, like, it taught me a lot of, like, negotiation. Not even negotiation, just, like, people skills, basically. Would anyone else have to plan ahead to merch creation time? Yeah. That's exactly why that's exactly why I want to hire Snivy as a part-time assistant. That way I can keep up with comms and get merch stuff like set up, you know? So I wouldn't mind having a part-time assistant. I guess you can say it's an internship. What's an internship? I'll have to message you when I can, Snivy. I've been meaning to message you about it, but yeah. Happy to hear that you're on board. PL's hostage will watch the save, Snivy. Shut up, Sorty. It's honestly really impressive you're able to pull off art full time, yeah. It comes at the expense of doing a lot of art, but I need to scale upwards. What con would you even do? Let's see, there's Off-Kai in my area. I know Sakura Con is in the San, what's it called? San Jose area. There's also Anime Expo Chibi, Smash Con. I could also do Comic Cons too, right? Then there's also small like booths, art booths that you could do, whether it's at farmer markets and stuff. Of course. We need to bribe Snivy for sneak peeks of comms. No. Besides, it's not like I don't do all my comms online on stream. But I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna make some tea. I'm gonna relax for a bit, then I'm gonna get back on the grind. Alright. So maybe actually next week I might be able to reach out to you, Snivy, because like around the 2nd is when I finish all back-to-back comms. So hopefully next week I'm going to be catching up on everything. I'm going to be setting up my new computer. I'm going to be setting up a PO box. I'm going to be contacting people. So, and then I'm going to do things with the like all sorts of stuff dealing with my father. Next week is never shut up. You guys are mean. I thought we were friends. My parasocialism, guys. What happened to my parasocialism? Doesn't Smash Comp always come with insane drama? Doesn't mean I can't sell at it. Hehe. Makes Pokemon merch. And it'll be really fun. I don't know if Pokemon Champions has like a con thing, but yeah. I think the thing is to beggars can't be chooser. And right now I'm begging. I'm on my knees begging to be in a con. But yeah. Alright, I'm gonna jump off here. Thank you guys for coming. Will fan mail be open soon? I don't know if I want to do fan mail. Like, I'm gonna do... The reason I want to do the P.O. box is mostly because I want to sell merch online. And I have a return address, so I don't have to put my real address. But I guess it is an option too. Like, I know with... I'm dealing with Sanix and getting the Steam Deck. So I'm paying him in art, and he's gonna give me a Steam Deck. Oh, Gino, I'll be happy to help you. Thank you. I really appreciate it, Snivy. You're amazing. You're an amazing person, Snivy, right? Don't let anybody in chat tell you otherwise. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna make my way. Gonna make some tea. Gonna relax for a bit, then get back to work. The art grind never ends. Awesome, Alin Sticky. No, shut up. Smart, yeah. It's gonna be fun though. I feel like it may be late, maybe past halfway through the year, but I'm gonna do my best, right? It'll be great. I even bought the Dorama doll. Like, I got the Dorama doll and I drew the eyeball on it, and it's really cute. It's sitting in the middle of the hallway to remind me every day that I am gonna make it next year, and I'm gonna start selling merch by next year. Gonna send Alan a sortie body pillow. Hopefully you don't get involved with the weird aunt romance? What? Okay, I have to look that up. SmashCon aunt romance? What? Like, I mean, did that ruin the con for everybody or something? Well, I'll look it up. It's kind of crazy. Because it can't be like this whole one drama that destroyed everything. Unless it was that bad. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. Tomorrow I might stream. In fact, if I catch up with comms, maybe I'll do Minecraft this week. I'll see. Because like the 2nd is when most things are done, hopefully. Yeah, soon 1000. I had to do a celebration. Oh man, there's so much to do. Maybe I'll buy a 3D suit. Actually, I did get a lot of money recently because I withdrew my hidden cash. Maybe it's time to buy a new 3D and then like a, what's it called, a 3D suit. It'll be fun. We'll do a lot of planning next week. If everything goes well, next week will be a lot of planning and figuring things out. Maybe so never shut up! You guys are mean! I'm leaving! I'm out of here! You bakas! Happy 1K, yeah! We still gotta do our 1K song! Don't, wait, I forgot. Don't. Oh, I forgot the lyrics. Oh no, I'll remember the lyrics. No, we gotta do it. Bye. Have a good one. I'm lingering. Was not a reference about SmashCon. I'll have to look it up then. Crazy on story. Have a good one. See you guys next time. Tomorrow, maybe. Hopefully, we'll see. Maybe Minecraft on the weekend. We'll finish up the builds. Bye. Oh, I just realized I didn't press the end stream button. Oh, I almost like picked my nose on stream.